Usual and unusual stuff. Take one.
I knew you was going to do it.
I don't hear John though.
Nope.
John's muted. Unmute.
My clock countdown was stuck at 22 seconds, and then it jumped to 3 seconds. I heard Russ. We just lost Lee again.
Yep. I gave you the good clacker, buddy.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
Hey, John.
Hi, John.
Hey everybody
Howdy,
in the
John.
chat. Chris Nealon and Robin and Jason Rogers. Look, Steve C's
Fowler.
out there. I'm out there.
Robert Fowler.
Where? Oh, hey Robert, how's it going? I didn't even see you there. There he is.
Long
Good
time
evening,
no
fellas.
see, Robert.
Yeah, where you been hanging out, buddy?
Yeah, it's been a while. Been so long, I don't know if to call him Bobby or Robert. Which one? I've always said Bobby.
Larry. Got Larry Aldridge in the chat.
Hey Larry.
Robin. Larry.
Well, I don't know. I had a friend request the other day
Hello,
from Robert Fowler Jr. And I'm like, I don't know. This sounds like a scam.
There's two of them.
They're related?
Must be if one of them's a senior.
But I
Yeah.
didn't say senior, though. It just said junior.
Hello, John S.
Hello, John S.
John. Hey, Johns.
John. John.
John.
So
Hey,
this is
John.
like a whatever show. It's the usual stuff and some unusual stuff and some other stuff.
Hello,
Who wants
Jerry.
to do some stuff?
And that Jerry. Hello,
We-
Nancy.
nope,
How are you
don't-
today?
Don't talk to Jerry. Jerry.
I know. We know.
Oh,
Oh, what's going on there? Hi, Jerry.
That boy can't follow the rules or anything, can he?
Oh well, Steve, you're not on Facebook. You're out of the loop,
You
buddy.
know,
You don't know what's
you
going
missed it
on.
on Facebook.
Hi,
Yeah.
Nancy. I see
yeah,
that.
I'm on Facebook. What I miss?
So obviously, I'm not to blame. Right?
Yeah, well, the message right off. That damn Steve C. Not being on Facebook.
Robert said, no, John, he had to redo all of his stuff. He got hacked while he was in the hospital.
Oh, I see that.
Wow.
So we get a friend request from Robert Fowler. Just accept it because Robert. What were we in the hospital for? The usual stuff, obviously.
Jason says, wow, this is a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excuse me.
Steve Nealon's in the chat. How's it going, Steve?
Hello, Steve.
Hello, Steve.
Hello, Steve Dillon. So, welcome to the show. It's Grow Sewing Woodworks and Design. Look at that. Look at that, Herb. I nailed it the
Yeah.
first time.
I like that.
I remember the name of it. You can find me on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and at whatificould.com, sponsored by Steve Nealon and Harnell
And?
Media.
And
And
sponsored by Steve Nealon.
And?
well, let me get to that.
I was trying to segue.
Let me get to that.
Okay.
And then,
And part of the unusual news is I have a new sponsor. And my new sponsor is, look at that, prairiesigns.com.
He's already got a shirt from.
oh,
Yeah, I already got my shirt on. So it's actually prairiesigns2000.com. And so I was talking to my boss, and my boss is actually going to start sponsoring my channel now as well. So I got to go. I got to go over the logistics with him about how much I'm allowed to spend on stuff a month. But I did tell him. I sort of sweetened the deal. I said, "Hey, if you want to sponsor my channel, then I'll definitely start working on your Coke stand if you want." Yeah, okay, go ahead.
One hand washes the other.
Exactly. So it was, it's a pretty good deal. So he's gonna get stuff out of the deal, and I get stuff out of the deal. So now I got a
Just
sponsor.
that, huh?
Yeah. So now I gotta phone Glad.
Yeah, nice
Now I gotta
deal.
phone Glad and see if I can get
Congratulations.
Glad Press and Seal to. Thank you, Steve. See if I can get Glad Press and Seal to sponsor me as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least
See,
you can get your
you're-
boss to buy your Glad Press and Seal.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, your food, if your press and seal don't only cover food, but it covers wood
Yeah. It covers
for
wood
me
and
to
it's
scroll.
resealable. And also, since a lot of you don't know. Oh, by the way, say hello, Russ.
Hello,
Hello,
Russ.
Russ.
Hello, Russ.
Tell everybody where they can find you if you want.
Rusty Nails with a Z Wood Shop. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. And that's it. I'm not on the Twitch or the Twitter or any of the other things.
What?
Can't keep
and
up with what I got now.
And I'm on Instagram too. So
Oh, yeah, I was going to tell you about that, but I thought I'd let it go.
And Herb, where can everybody find you at and all your awesome new patterns?
Find me at Herb's Scrolling Station or herbhooper.com.
Cool.
And usually you can find me hanging out with the guy on the other side of me.
The other side. There you go.
That guy.
Hey,
That guy over there.
I'm Steve. Of course, you probably all know that. And you can find me like maybe here sometime.
Well, you're on Charles' show the other day too.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
find me at Chuck's place once in a while. And the beer fridge. Other than that, you know.
Okay, I got some serious information to talk to people about here. So a lot of people don't know about Scroller's Choice magazine. Now, myself and Lee Knight started Scroller's Choice magazine about 5 years ago. It was a magazine for scrollers by scrollers. Now, the thing is, a lot of the patterns in it were free donated patterns, and there was not a lot of promotion on it. So a lot of people don't know about the magazine. So we're looking for people to help us build our magazine now. We have a new website for it. It's I put it in the chat earlier there. It's Scrollers Choice Magazine. Sorry, Scrollers Choice magazine.square.site. You can go there. You can. We're still working on it right now, but we're looking for some people to volunteer their time and patterns and help us out with some stuff, and so we can try and build the magazine up, because we want to try and encourage more people that are scrolling to continue scrolling. And in every issue, there are basically when I was doing it, I basically did photo tutorials from start to finish, how to prepare your wood, how to sand it, how to cut it, how to apply your press and seal, and what you use to cut with, and your speeds and everything else, right? So the magazine is very informative. It's obviously hands-on, and the thing is that we're looking for. See, Lee's here now. So we're looking for an assistant editor, advertising, marketing, graphic design, cover design, proofreaders, content writers, a web designer. Now the thing is, it's a voluntary basis only. So, but we're trying to build it back up, and we want to get it to a point where people will know the name and recognize it and go, hey, oh, Scroller's Choice Magazine. Oh yeah, I see this pattern from Scroller's Choice Magazine, right? So. And the thing is that if we get some more designers into it, we can get some more promotion out of it and more people into it. It's right here for you, Steve.
Yeah, I'd have posted it again in the chat, but I don't have a blue wrench. Just saying.
Yeah, I took everybody's blue wrenches away.
I know.
And also, I've been noticing that since everybody has all these, we're just discussing this, all these live sales, that I think I'm going to have to sit down and finish my projects and have a sale.
There you go.
Now,
Yeah.
the problem
Can you
is
hear me
that
now?
each and every one, each
Yeah,
and every
Yes.
one of you,
absolutely.
Testing.
each and every one of you on the panel
Testing. All right.
and over in the
We hear
chat have to buy at least one item.
Oh.
Just saying. Just saying.
You gotta pay to play.
All right, so buy one item. Nice.
I want to buy bubblegum back.
Bubblegum Bobby's not for sale, but I will make some more Bubblegum Bobbies. And I'll also make, what's her name? Tina Taco.
Brenda.
Yeah.
I'm calling her Tina Taco.
Yeah, John just posted it down there for you.
Yep.
Right down
Or I
there.
can say, oh, I can make Tina
Steve,
Taco and
yeah,
Brenda Burrito.
We're in the process of moving it from our website to the Square website.
Do I give a discount? Yeah, Robin, I'll give you a discount.
Privilege to buy. When you buy one, you can buy 5 more
There you go.
Same price.
for twice the price.
Jerry says, what I heard you say is you're going to pay me to take an unfinished project.
No, they're all gonna be completed, finished projects, ready to box in the mail.
Yep. Robin asked, do we have to buy our thing you made on the 24-hour live?
No, I just have to find them again because everything's moved around in my shop. I just gotta find them all again. I don't know where they all are. I know where a couple of them are. I just don't know where they all are. You'll get yours. Don't worry about yours. Yours is free.
I'm still waiting on that Maker's Rock album he got.
Oh,
Dad,
Yeah,
still haven't given a giveaway for that yet.
I know it.
I know because I was waiting for last year's.
sushi.
I don't know what happened there.
Wait, well, you can wait for your wedding.
Lindsay says we need sushi.
It'll be non-edible though.
Chris Nealon says Robin's waiting for the dollar store discount. She's happy with that.
Exactly.
Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree. There's a lot of good
Robin,
stuff at Dollar Tree.
Don't even start with Dollar Tree.
Please
you
don't.
know about.
Don't start.
You don't know about the crafty community, Lee. You've been incognito for so long now.
Incognito. I haven't been incognito.
You haven't been
Ain't
around.
hiding a hair on you in a long time.
Yeah, you pop in every once in a while, but you've been missing. So you missed when you missed my 24-hour live, my 25-hour live,
25 hours.
all the freebies, 25-hour live show. Yeah,
Crazy.
after working a full day at work.
I've done
then
a
I went
lot
live.
of them. Most of your shows
Then I
I'm on the chat because I'm at work when it's on.
But I went live for 25 hours because of my 250 subscribers on YouTube.
that wasn't too far after your surgery, too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like a week after my surgery I had.
Mm-hmm.
And Jerry stuck out with me the whole time. So kudos to Jerry.
Janet left you a comment. She said you should make some nice iPad tablet holders. You'd make a killing.
Hello, Janet.
Hi, Janet.
Hey, Janet, over on Facebook. Yes, I'll make.
Hello, Lawrence.
I'm still designing yours, so I'll do yours first, and then I'll do some other tablets that people will ask for. Because I guarantee you, once I do yours and post it, everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, look at that awesome tablet holder! I want one." So that was when was she over? Monday. So remember Monday when I had dead air here, and I said somebody.
Yep.
I had a customer come in. That was Jan.
Yep.
Janet, come over. So she wants a tablet holder that I'm doing up for her with butterflies and a tiger lilies and some Gerber flowers on it. And it'll be foldable. I'm customizing it to make it fold down flat. so that when she opens it up, the tablet will sit here, base will drop down, and she can adjust the back end of it too.
That'd be cool.
With a whole port charger on the bottom. Yeah, and then all the lives we've been doing and all the cuttings and coloring with coloring pencils.
She also said maybe sneak on a dragonfly while you're at it.
Fine, I'll throw a dragonfly on it too.
Might as well put a dog in there and you have dog and butterfly.
Dog and butterfly. Reminds me
Oh
of
my
the old
God.
Heart album.
Do you want me to throw a beetle in there too as well?
Maybe you should put an Apple logo in there. A little Apple logo. A little Apple.
Yellow
Nah,
submarine.
We would like that.
no, a beetle, a punch buggy. She drives a yellow punch buggy.
Oh, Beetle.
Robert says, my new job's keeping me away from my scroll saw. I need to get back to it.
Well, you don't have to go to the wedding. Sorry, that's Chris. Chris is going to a wedding this weekend. Well, you could always make work of scroll sawing. People make work at designing patterns, so you can make work at scroll sawing and crafting. Scroll saws and craft work. There you go.
If you could
Jason
get
asked,
rich
did you ever
designing
finish
patterns, I wouldn't have a day job.
Jason asked, did you ever finish the dragonfly?
No.
And you use GIMP to make your patterns.
There's
Right,
a simple
Lee?
answer. No.
Yes, I do.
I need to talk to you later if I could, please.
Okay.
Wait, you want to do a GIMP tutorial right now? No, your internet's screwy. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you don't want to do it right now. It's too
No.
my internet's screwy.
No, I have not. Jason, no, I have not finished the dragonflies. They're still sitting over here. I showed them to Jan the other day. So there's my 3D cut body of the dragonfly with the legs on them, and the wings are there as well. I still haven't figured out how I'm doing my my lily pad and my flower for it yet.
So she said she thought you were talking about John Paul, George, or Ringo. She's trying to figure out which Beatle you were talking about. I thought the same thing when he first said it.
No,
So
it's talking
punch
about
buggy.
your yellow punch buggy.
He said punch buggy. Ooh. Bam.
Oh yeah, I guess I better get started on my my birdhouse.
Yep, you're
I
18,
changed
21
my
in.
You're
waterfall.
18 and a few seconds into the show. It's time to
I'm
start
a fairy
scrolling,
garden.
Hey, Josh.
Hello, Josh.
Silver's in the chat.
Hello, Josh.
Lawrence said hi to me earlier. I don't know if he heard me say hi back to him. So hi, Lawrence.
Well, he didn't yell back, so that's okay. That's a good thing. Robert
Right.
says, I tried to convince my
Right.
wife, but she's not going far here in Stephenville. Everyone, their dog seems to do any and all woodworking. Well, that's the way it works, though. But with scroll sawing, you got a niche,
Hey, Mark
right?
Lindsay.
You get a niche with scroll sawing, so you can do that.
That's
Hello, Mark.
Stephenville, Texas.
Yeah, he's right down the road.
Oh, okay. He's up the road from me.
Yeah, I wasn't too far from his house last month.
Oh, look at that! The great
Mark,
Randini is here on Facebook.
Hello,
Hey,
Randy.
Mark. Tuesday I got a notification from Trampled Underfoot. I'm like, what? What is this notification for Trampled Underfoot? I didn't. Sorry, I didn't watch it, Mark. I was
Missed the
busy doing other
podcast.
things. I know I missed the podcast, and I didn't watch it, but I didn't realize you guys were going back on again. So if you're going back on, let us know as a continual thing again every Tuesday night, and we'll tell everybody about it.
Yeah.
Or-
We're back, baby.
Good. And do you want to tell everybody about it? I know you do.
Oh, he does too.
And yeah, so in the meantime, I'm basically just cutting a bunch of stuff just to finish up all my projects so I can get rid of this rack behind me here. To open up more room. Because my new sponsor is going to buy me a CNC and a laser. No.
Yeah. Who's the new sponsor? I heard part of it, and then my internet went.
Prairie Signs, my boss. My boss is starting to sponsor me now.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, so like I told him, if he sponsors me, I'll work on his project that he wants me to start building him that he started 4 years ago.
Why can't we believe that?
Well, but the thing is like I said, paid product goes out the door first. And since now he's paying me, I guess I got to build it for him. Right?
Mark said he
I
goes
comment for you.
live every Tuesday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Pacific on YouTube.
Yeah, I drop a link in the chat, Mark. But I don't have it.
Yeah, you put one up there, I think.
No, he didn't put one up, did he?
No.
No,
No,
He doesn't have a blue wrench either.
nobody does.
Robin does, but
What?
No, I don't
Yeah.
think she's. Steve Nealon's got one.
Steve Neal's got one.
Just give me a second. I'll throw it up there for you. Look at me. I'm on the ball.
you're on the ball. He's like, I don't have a wrench.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go. There it is. Go check out Trampled Underfoot. It's funny.
It is. It's a good watch.
I might check it out. I haven't watched it. Give me something to watch.
You've never watched Trampled Underfoot? You got to go in the chat and argue in the chat as much as you can. That's the best thing to do. Because they never talk to the chat.
Yeah. Yeah. I was going to say they're oblivious to the chat, so I don't know where you're going with that.
That's why I argue in the chat all the time.
Yeah.
Well, because I asked Mark and he explained it to me one time, and he said the reason being is because it's a podcast. So it's basically what they're talking about between the two of them and whatever subject they bring up. And the thing is, by pulling in something out of the chat on the podcast, that throws everybody off that's actually listening to it, right? Which makes sense. I don't agree with it, but it makes sense.
You like the live
Yeah,
interaction with
Steve
the
Nealon
audience.
says, Steve Nealon says, I have a wrench, but I was sleeping.
There's another one of people that can't sleep at night.
Yeah.
I can't believe my internet's actually working. I'm not frozen.
Yeah.
Hello, Dave. Dave Weber.
Mr. Weber, how's it
Hello,
going?
Dave. How we doing?
So, anybody out there in the chat have any questions, comments, inquiries? Throw them out there. We'll be sure to answer them for you. Let me know what projects you guys are working on and what you need help with, and I'll be sure to help you.
Hey, Dave.
I'm just gonna start. So, chat away. I'm gonna start scrolling, and I'll just be doing my own thing here. This is the usual stuff coming up right now.
What? Might as well wait another 6 minutes.
Making it even 30.
Yeah, I can do that. I'm pretty sure I can do that. I can buy my time for 6 minutes.
It'll take you 6 minutes to gather up all your materials.
Josh
No,
Grover's painting
I got
wood,
a pile
folks.
here ready to go.
You know
Oh,
what?
Josh.
Put him in timeout.
Josh.
Put
What
him
are
in
you doing?
timeout.
I can't. I don't have a wrench.
But you know what though, I have a project I've been working on for a while, and you know what, for the life of me I've been trying to avoid myself from painting it, but I am going to paint it. Believe it or not.
Somebody go get me the nitro quick.
Only reason being is because it's my work logo, and I can't find stains that are as bright as these ones are.
Welcome
So
to
I will
the
actually be painting it.
Welcome to the dark side.
Yeah, it starts with painting wood, and then it starts with building fairy houses.
Yeah. Then it goes into CNC and laser.
Oh yeah, dude, you're screwed.
And you can bet I'm gonna screenshot that and post it everywhere. What? He's
Yeah,
painting this
exactly.
wood.
So I seen that Randy was out there in the chat. Randy, you still there? What are you up to, buddy? So what else is new and exciting in the world of woodworking, guys? You got your shop cleaned out yet, Russ? So you start using your scroll saw?
Actually, I was in the shop yesterday and got sanding out a piece of cherry wood to start making that uh, temporary headstone. And I ran out of. I was telling her, but I had it's a Harbor Freight special orbital sander. Okay, $20 thing, and I ran out of sandpaper. So I remembered I had some in the shop. 80 grit is what I had. So I get there and I take the piece of paper and I put it on the sander and I stick it on and I start sanding and that sandpaper just flies off against the wall. I said, "What the heck?" So I took a look at it and I said, "Oh, you dumb son of a gun! That sandpaper was made for slapping on a bottom of a saw or sander that's not hook and loop." And it was just flat paper with a little adhesive back, and it doesn't stick to the hook and loop stuff. I said, "Oh crap!" So I had to make a trip into Harbor Freight today and pick me up some more sandpaper. But I did get some hand sanding on it done. I had sandpaper and sawdust and sand all over me yesterday.
Steve Nealon said, and just think, after the fairy houses, we might actually finish projects.
Well, if I'm gonna do a live sale, I gotta have finished projects, right?
Yep. Nancy says, I just finished fixing some cracks in the clay for the log cabin. We give away.
Yeah,
Still air dry.
Still new to air dry clay. Oh yeah, and also, by the way, people. So starting next year sometime, I need some input on a big project that I want to do. But I need some input from people out here. And Russ was here, Herb was here. Steve, were you here the other day when I was mentioning that? And I was at Wilkins Woodworking. I'm like, I want to do like a huge project, like a clock, and the time. Tower of Time clock, which was 9'6". No, I haven't measured the basement downstairs yet to see how tall the ceiling is. It's 9'6", and it's going to take about a year at least to finish it all. It's a huge project.
Are you talking about a scroll saw clock?
Yep. So here, I'll pull it up again for you guys.
That'd be cool.
Because it was either going to be that one or something from Rick Hutchinson's scroll saw site.
Or you can look at Dirk's.
Dirk Bowles.
Yeah, Dirk Bowman clocks too, I suppose. Mm-hmm. There's something that had a lot of intricate work in it, right? So I was thinking of either. Yes, Jason, the clock. Give me 1 second here. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's not a cathedral, but it's kind of like it.
Let me share this. Here we go. Come on. Is that sharing yet?
Yep.
Yep.
Doesn't look like a shirt on my page though. Okay, so it's either going to be.
There it is.
It was either going to be one of these or the set of these ones, the Majestic Force and Contemporary Elegance clocks.
I like those.
Right?
I like those a lot.
Yeah, his and hers, right? Basically, just because of my Goo clock collection I have downstairs. It was giving me those, or basically anything on here, or this one right here, this tower time clock, which, like I said before, is 9'6" tall.
Wow. Looking at it, doesn't look like it's that big, but
Yeah, you got to see
it's
the
good
larger
size.
picture though. I don't know if it's gonna load up this time for me or not.
No, it took too long last time.
Yeah, it took way too long last time. But
Yeah.
there is a
Let's
picture
go.
of it on their homepage with them beside it.
Standing next to it, yeah. It is taller than they
Yeah,
are.
right there. See, just for scale size, right? Like, look at the size of that.
Mercy.
That looks like an awesome project to attempt to do because I know I can do it.
Wow, yeah. One section at a time.
Yep.
We have faith in you.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I just need some input from people out there, to do either something from Wilkins Woodworking, a clock style, or something from Rick Scrollsaw at scrollsaws.com. Because Rick Hutchinson used to be on our lives all the time.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that, right, Russ?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
sure
like he
do.
used to be on with us all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And the patterns I really like on here are basically these German patterns that he has, because they're like intricate and detailed as well, right? And they're functional too, right?
Shoot.
Like, there's all kinds of dressers and mirrors and vanity stands and all kinds of cool stuff that he's got on there. Even wood gear clocks and stuff like that. So just go over to scrollsaws.com or over to Wilkins Woodworking. WilkinsWoodworking.net. And just take it,
Yeah.
just peruse through their patterns and see what you guys think I should attempt to do. Like I said, it's
Josh
going to be
says
a
one.
long
ahead.
project.
Josh says one hole at a time, but that would take you forever. It would. That's a lot of cutting.
Well, it looks like we lost Lee again.
No,
Yeah.
he's back.
There he is.
Nice, there he is back again. So, hey Lee, for your wedding, are you going to ask for like an actual router and direct internet cable hookup? And
No answer.
get no audio, can't hear you.
What's even better is the little Kilroy thing he's got going on. Yeah.
He's gonna go check the chickens right away.
You dogged him about all that facial hair, so he just showed you from the nose.
Oh,
up.
look at that! You guys made me go late again. You made me go late again. Jeez.
Oh,
Well,
Story of my life.
hold it to the end of the show, buddy. What we're looking at now. Oh, there we are.
Josh says Lee must be using Jason's internet. Ooh, look, the baby got up from her nap.
Yeah, those will make quick sale projects there, John. Jason said his internet might be better. Yeah, because we lost Lee again. Hello, Mark.
Hello, Russ. Hello, Herb. Hello, Steve. Hello,
Hello,
John.
Mark.
Hello,
I didn't
y'all.
see you sneak in.
Yeah,
What's up, brother?
I slithered in on my belly like a reptile.
I was too busy giving this thing some attention.
Well, that's what you're calling it now, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. All right, we got to be family friendly now.
Hello, John
Do we?
Nate.
Yeah,
Hey,
we
John.
do. He's got a new sponsor. We got to be family friendly.
Okay. Well, who is the sponsor? That way I don't say the wrong thing.
His boss at
His
work.
boss at work.
Okay.
His
all right.
company.
Josh says, "Hey, Mark, got coffee? You can take that to the bank and retire on it, Josh."
I believe it's Prairie Signs.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to start bad talking Coca-Cola and find out that they were,
Yeah.
If anything, it would be Press and Seal.
Yeah, seriously.
He's a huge Coke collector.
He's a huge
Yeah.
Coke collector. Okay.
Yeah,
Mm.
Coca-Cola.
I'm a Pepsi guy. Sorry.
Yeah, he even went down. He even went down and talked to. Do you guys remember that show that restoration show?
Oh yeah,
Down-
American
down-
Restoration.
Yeah, American
Yeah.
Restoration. He actually went
Mhm.
down there on one of his trips to Vegas. That he went down there, talked to the guy, went through the boneyard, picked up
Mhm.
this Coke machine, and it was an old rusted piece of crap in the
Yep.
backyard. 10 cents for a Coke for 10 cents for a bottle of Coke, and it has a water fountain on the side of it.
Wow.
Yeah. So he gave him two options. One, just restore it and have it shipped up, or two, do it on the show.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, well, okay, what's the cost difference? Blah blah blah. Right.
It's
So
a
apparently,
lot of money.
it's a lot of money to do it on the show because
Yeah.
they're rushing to do it, and it has to be done and edited, and you got to sign off all his paperwork. He said, no, just do it on your spare time, no big deal. So he got it,
Mhm.
and it got shipped up here, and it's in perfect working condition. The cooler on it works. It plugs in. You just got to hook water to the water fountain, and it's awesome. And it
Mhm.
costs a dime.
You still
gotta
get
put
a
it-
Coke for a dime?
You still put a dime in the machine, and you still get a Coke out of it.
Son of a gun.
Sweet.
In the little bottles.
Yep. Yeah, because actually, one of his dealer, his Coke dealer at they used to be at Northern Bottling, has a whole stock of these bottles, and they basically just bottle them up for him, so he can restock them. Yep.
No kidding.
Cool.
They're selling those little bottles down here again in the grocery stores. Yeah.
Yeah, they're starting to make a comeback.
Mm-hmm. Big time.
Yeah, I remember there was a Coke machine at my dad's work when I was just a little Steve, and it was 10 cents, and it had a little door you opened up. Right, the door was about this way. The door swung open, and you pulled your bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, selected your bottle and pulled it forward through the.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hello, Roxanne. She says he has too much of that Coke stuff. Used to give him a bad time about it.
My
Exactly.
first father-in-law, ex-father-in-law, I guess you could say. He was an appliance repairman that did a lot of side work, and he ran his own business for a while, but every once in a while he would work down all of his clients and then put his business on hiatus and go to work for another appliance company. He must have been 3 or 4 of those things out back behind his house. This is in the late 70s, early 80s, and they just weren't worth really anything. And God, I wish I could have some of those things now.
Yeah.
The old chest type that you lifted the lid, you put the nickel in, and then you grabbed the bottle and you kind of drug it off to the side and pulled it off of the rack.
Yeah.
He
Remember
had those things back there. He had the uprights.
John Nave says, could you imagine if someone just came on here when you were all talking about Coke without knowing the full story? Yeah, especially when John says Coke dealer.
Coke.
Yeah, John,
Coke
you're
dealer.
right.
There's your new sponsor, John. Coke.
Yeah.
Well, see, now we're talking nothing but Coke. What I should have said was Tim Hortons. Then maybe John could get something out of it.
Ugh, I don't even drink Tim Hortons.
Do what?
Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons has got worse coffee than McDonald's.
I think you are the only person from Canada I have ever heard make that statement. Every
Really?
other Canadian I've ever talked to, just absolutely worships Tim Hortons.
No, Tim Hortons is probably the top worst. It's probably below Starbucks. I don't even drink Starbucks either. I don't
Be
drink
right back.
McDonald's.
Wow.
I just can't understand the 1 hour lineups for a cup of freaking
Yeah.
coffee.
That's ridiculous.
You know, I'll agree with you there. I've got a coffee maker at home. Thank you very much.
Mhm.
So do I, and I get a full thermos every morning.
I don't get a full thermos, but then again, I don't go anywhere except outside.
Roxanne says, nope, I agree with John. I prefer McDonald's.
So you guys gotta go talking about McDonald's next. You're gonna make me make like a McDonald's run.
Well, I've seen some hamburger in the kitchen, so I think we might be having some.
I subscribe to this
Tim
guy on
Hortons sucks.
YouTube. Guy named Tom Scott. He's a Brit. He travels all over the U.S. and Europe, just doing small, short, weird videos. And what I mean by weird is he finds unusual places and unusual things
Mm-hmm.
and does videos on it. And the one he posted earlier this week is in Germany. There is the world's only McDonald's with a float up window. It's on a
There you
canal.
Really?
There's another Canadian that doesn't like Tim Hortons.
Yeah, I see that.
Did you guys ever see the Mick Barge?
Mm-mm.
No.
They literally turned a barge into a McDonald's. Back in like '86. You should look it up. It's called the Mick Barge. It's pretty cool.
This
Oh,
thing
talking about-
is
talk-
it's just a regular McDonald's, but it's sitting on a canal and it's in the middle of Hamburg, Germany. And
Wow.
you float up on your boat, your kayak, whatever. And they used to have a speaker on the menu board out there. Now you just whip up and you order on their Wi-Fi off of the app and somebody brings your food out to you.
Cool.
I just thought that was goofy. And of course, being in Germany, they call it the McBoat.
They don't have you park your little boat in a parking spot and they float on over to you or what?
No, you pull up to the dock and you tie up and they come walking out of the restaurant down onto the dock and give you your order and off you go.
Wow, that'd be fun. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
It's the only one in the world.
Mm.
I just thought it was kind of ironic that the only float through McDonald's is in Hamburg.
Yeah. Hamburg, Germany. Yeah,
Mhm.
Hamburg.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's got all kinds of wild stuff like that.
Talking about McDonald's, McRib's coming back.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I gotta get me some McRib.
Yep.
But I do know McDonald's is getting expensive though.
They're marketing geniuses.
Yeah, I don't eat McDonald's anymore. The only thing I eat at McDonald's is French fries.
They're the best.
They used to be.
Well, they still are. Well, if they come out fresh and hot and they got the right amount of salt on them, they're outstanding.
Oh yeah, when they're fresh.
But if they
they're
don't, then they're not good.
Yeah, I've had McDonald's fries where they were like the worst thing I ever ate in my life, and then I've had them where they were fine. They were just made and they were like best thing ever.
Yep.
It just depends.
They've
Nobody
gone
else likes it.
downhill over the last 20 years ever since that lawsuit. And I think I've been in McDonald's 3 times since. I just don't like their food.
Yeah, I don't
greasy
eat
as
McDonald's. It makes me sick. So
Doesn't make me sick. Makes me fat. It does. That's where I got all this from. It's not a beer belly. It's a McDonald belly.
Yeah, I'm with Russ.
I prefer
no, mine's not
Wendy's.
McDonald's belly. Mine's a Burger King belly and a Wendy's belly.
I don't mind Wendy's. I like Wendy's too. I like Burger King on some things, but I used to I married a girl that worked at McDonald's, so I got to know some of the head managers there. And when I worked in the oil field, I worked 7 days on, 7 days off. On my 7 days off, I went to work at Burger King doing maintenance at night. And one of the guys that was a head manager over there, I had known from McDonald's. And so he asked me, he said, "Can you tell me what's the difference in these French fries compared to McDonald's fries?" And he said, "We use the same potatoes, bought from the same place, and cook them in the same grease for the same amount of time and the same amount of salt on them." And I said, "Well, let me tell you something. They don't taste the same. These French fries are nowhere near as good as McDonald's French fries." He says, "I know it, and we can't figure out why."
I can
It's gotta
tell
be
you
the
why.
salt.
I can tell you why.
Everything was the same.
That was
I-
back in the day, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I can tell you exactly why. McDonald's used frozen fries the same as all the rest of them do. But, and this was what the lawsuit was about. They were blanched in beef broth.
Mm.
They were boiled, cut into French fries, and then partially cooked in beef broth, then frozen. And that's what the lawsuit was over, because people with religious objections and vegans and folks who, didn't agree with meat and all that other good stuff.
Oh Lord.
There are certain religious sects that don't eat meat of any kind.
Well, how would they know that?
I-
Because that's not broadcast for
it
people to know.
it got out somehow. I
Hmm.
don't know how it got out, but there was a big lawsuit about it. McDonald's had to they said you can either advertise it or you can get rid of it.
Hmm.
And they decided to get rid of it, and the fries ain't been the same ever since.
I still don't have any problem with them. I like them just like they are.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
But when the head man of Burger King asked what's the difference, and why can't we get ours to be like theirs, they know from working at McDonald's how that stuff is done.
Mm-hmm. Well, what
But-
they didn't know was how it was pre-packaged before it got to them.
Huh. They do not taste the same. I can't stand
Nope.
Burger King French fries.
My
Chris Henry said he
absolute,
prefers Popeyes. I like Popeyes. I like the chicken and the beans.
my
and rice.
absolute favorite fast food place is still Arby's.
Arby's?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can't beat their roast beef sandwich.
You can't go in there and go through the drive-thru. You'll end up with a cat back at your house.
Yeah, let's don't talk about that.
I'll
I don't
tear
know if you
up
heard
some
the
Arby's.
story, Mark,
Yeah.
but that's how we got the little girl.
They got
Yeah,
good, they got good curly fries. That's the one. Arby's got those curly fries. And they're
Yep.
I like
and the beef and cheddar is always real good.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
prefer Carl's Jr. fries. The crisp cut bacon poutine fries.
You know,
We
that's
used to have a Carl's Jr. here, but they went out of business. It's something else now.
well,
What?
some parts of the country it's Hardee's, and other parts of the country
Well,
it's Carl's
that's
Jr.
the same company.
Yeah, it's the same
But
place.
this was a Carl's Jr.
Oh, really?
And it went out of business. It is now something else. completely
Oh, okay.
different. And further in town, they had a Hardee's, and
Uh-huh.
I don't know if it's still there. I'd have to look and see.
I don't know. I believe they're all franchises,
Yeah,
but I'm not sure. I don't know
Yeah.
if they're company owned or if they're.
Yeah, those are they're all the same company.
I like Brahmas. I'm sorry. Don't know what a Brahma is.
It's
a bowl.
Brahms. It's a hamburger joint, and they got dairy products, everything. They're out of Tuttle, Oklahoma.
Okay.
Okay.
Josh Grover says
They
I'd
got
do
the-
Arby's or Bojangles. I've not been to a Bojangles.
They got the
Never
best-
even heard of Bojangles. Wow,
They
that's
got the
new.
best chocolate milk. Spit. Oh. buy a half a gallon, you might as well go ahead and buy another half a gallon because you're gonna sit and drink the first one right there.
I'm guessing Bojangles must be a South thing. I've never heard of it.
I've heard of them. I'm trying to think of if we've got one here in Oregon. I don't. No, I know I've seen them. I think I've seen them in California. I may be
Yeah.
wrong.
I've heard of them, but I've never been to one.
Steve, was it you the other night mentioned something about take a slice of banana bread and throw it in a skillet with some butter?
Yep.
Yeah, yep.
Frying it in butter.
Yep.
You know, we
Yeah.
talk trash about we think YouTube or Google is listening to us on these things when we're all yakking because we get advertised. I kid you not, that night I walked out here to go to bed and Linda was in the kitchen making banana bread. And I'm like, were you watching John's live stream? She said, no. Who's John? I said, don't even do that to me if you're joking. She says, what are you talking about? So I told her about our conversation.
Yep.
She's like, no, I just got some bananas over here that have, gone way overripe and I need to do something with them. So I figured I'd make some banana bread. So I told her about your suggestion. She did it this evening and oh my God, is that good?
Yeah.
Oh God, is that good?
Yeah, it is. Wow.
Speaking of that, we still
There you
got
guys
some
go,
buttered
making me
bread
want to
left.
go get some banana bread.
Well, you're an easy lead, aren't you?
Well, he ain't kidding. McDonald's banana bread.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys are like subliminal messaging overload.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm going to start sending him subliminal links to my website to buy a t-shirt.
There you go.
You need a t-shirt. You need a t-shirt.
Yeah, I do that. Frying it in butter, zucchini bread, banana bread.
Mhm.
Yeah, all that good shit.
She kind of toasted it all up
Yeah.
this evening. Like, oh man.
What's your shirt say?
My shirt?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have one on. It's just my logo.
It
Mark
says,
Lindsay
Oh, your
Sean
logo.
C.
Mark's shirt. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just my logo. I came up with a bunch of them that had sayings on them and stuff like that, but they just didn't sell. Folks wanted the logo. They didn't care about that. They come up with
Gotcha.
their own sayings. So I just got rid of those. And I had
Yeah.
a full range too. I had women's and about a million different colors and never sold a single woman's t-shirt. So I just took them down.
I used to have one that said "click" on it with a picture of a mouse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because back when I used to do my show, I didn't have my mouse would always make a weird noise when I clicked the computer mouse.
Mhm.
So the one, I think it was Steve that got on there, kept saying, "Hey, dude, stop with the clicking of the computer mouse," so that he'd get mad. And then finally he got mad enough to send me an actual mouse that goes in the wireless mouse. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
He got mad,
yeah.
so he sent me a wireless mouse. So it just became a joke every time I was on. He'd just say "click" in the chat. So every time he was on, I would just. So that's why I went and made a shirt that said "click" on it.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Never had sold though.
Yeah, his mouse clicked as loud as Steve's typing on the computer.
Oh,
Keyboard.
God.
Yes, it was. It was very loud.
Oh my God.
It was
Man,
that
I'm
stinking
like-
laptop mouse. It got like, it was like right here, and it got loose or something, and it just like click click every time I hit it.
Steve types like he's on a 1930s Royal typewriter or something. It's like, dude, that's electronic. It's not mechanical anymore. You don't have to hit it that hard. But I mean,
Good night, Larry.
Tink 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 tink. Yeah, that's funny.
all right. Have a
See you
good night,
later,
Larry.
Larry.
Larry's taking off.
Good night, Larry.
Bye, Larry.
Yeah, there's some of them will get on their
Hello,
phone.
Ray.
Hello, Ray. How we doing today?
The One-Way Designs 238.
Hey, Ray.
Yeah,
Hi, Runway. I'm assuming your name is Ray. Hello.
Steve Nealon, Harney Media, is in the chat.
Hey Ray, how's the scrolling coming along? Did you ever pick up your scroll saw?
Says all is well.
Well,
Robin's still here. She's so quiet.
What?
What?
I forgot she was even
What?
here still. She's been quiet in the chat.
Well, he said he didn't get one yet. He said his coins look a little funny.
Robin says she's crafting.
your coins look cool.
No, I still got one set to do. I still got one set to do right there.
Robin says she's crafting. That's why she's quiet. John.
And they were they 9/4? Yeah, 9/4. No?
Yep. Brothers.
It was 9
many
and 8,
quarters?
wasn't it? 9 and 8.
No. Because it was measured in quarters, right? So it was
Inch and a quarter.
Inch and a
Yeah,
quarter
so it's
would be 5/4.
yeah, 5/4. 5/4 is $1.25.
So it's a nickel, 2.98.
Oh, you said
Two-
it was
two-
3/8 apiece.
And
You
250
had 4 of them.
is 250
250.
is 10/4. Just in case you're curious.
That's how much I need to go to McDonald's.
250.
No, that wouldn't even buy nothing at McDonald's. So it ain't expensive.
I remember when one of their big advertising campaigns was they were proud of the fact you could go to McDonald's, get a hamburger, small fries, and a small drink, and change from your dollar.
What? Unheard
Yeah.
of.
Yeah.
He's
Coke,
older than
Coke,
dirt. You know, that was a long time ago.
It was I was a kid.
25 cents. Cheeseburger was 35 cents. Fries
Yep.
were 15 cents.
Yep.
Man, 15 cents for fries? Jeez.
Yep. A hamburger was a quarter. Cheeseburger was 35 cents.
And the only reason why I know that because it just popped
Now they're
up
like
there.
$1 and some change.
I think it was back in the 80s, maybe, that they did they had some kind of anniversary, and they
They had the anniversary for it. Yep.
yeah they remarketed the hamburgers for a quarter. They were selling them for a quarter for a while.
Wow.
Yeah, and then they put them back to like the original. It was like the Whopper or something. Or not the Whopper, the Big Mac. They put it back to its original price for like a year or something. No, the Big Mac.
I remember the 99-cent Big Macs in the.
Yeah, they put it back to its like
that was-
original price for a year or something.
That was in the mid 80s. They did that. Let's see. When was that? That was 86.
Yeah.
Because I was in school at Fort Rucker, Alabama, and Big Macs were 99 cents, and we would
was
go
one.
hit McDonald's and just buy a ton of them.
Yeah.
I was one, so I don't
You
remember.
was one? Oh,
one?
jeez.
Holy
one.
crap.
One.
I was 25.
Google customer review for McDonald's. Someone wrote, "Well, it ain't Subway. I gave 3 stars." that's funny.
Well, it ain't no Subway, yeah. Folks can't see that on YouTube. That's Janet Saville. It says Google customer review for McDonald's. Someone wrote, "Well, it ain't no Subway," and gave it 3 stars.
That's funny.
Janet's over
Robin,
on
can you
Facebook,
put the
so
co-host? Put the co-host links in the chat. We'll put the co-host links in the chat. Yeah.
Well, who in the chat has links?
Not me.
Let's see. We got. Let's give me a second here.
mine is real easy.
yours
YouTube.com
Yours is the
/
hardest one
Mark
there is.
Lindsay CNC. That's it.
If you guys look at my picture, I don't know if you can see it or not because John's got the screen up. Under my name, it says pswood.com. Go there. That's or that's PS Woodern if you're looking for him.
All right, there's Mark Lindsay's.
I used to have my own site, but I pretty much took it apart and I'm redoing it all.
Yeah, I'm doing my stuff. I got to get my front page fixed. Right now, it just has a thing that says "click here for more posts." I got to get my
My
front
website's
page
always
done.
kind of like always in construction.
Yeah,
It's like it never ending
I did
construction.
Steve and I were doing a restructure on it because I kind of changed a few things, and it was. Then all of a sudden, I got busy with other stuff, and I couldn't get back to it. So it's kind of got like a little placeholder there that says "click here for more posts."
Portal Woodworks. How you doing?
Hello, Dave.
Hey, Portal. What's up, brother?
Dave.
What is the Canuckastani doing? Yeah, right now, a whole lot of nothing.
Hey, I think Portal's
Whoopie-
isn't
whoopie
Portal's the one
stepping.
that's located near me? One of them was.
He's in Georgia.
Oh, okay, not him then. Somebody was near me.
Must be in a wood shop.
Yep, there's Russ Meadows' YouTube channel for his one video.
One stinking video. Don't worry about looking at that.
One video.
One video later.
One video. Well, at least I've got the bare minimum to say I got a channel.
But it's
Yeah,
like, what,
somebody's
4
got all
years
these-
old?
All these subscribers and ain't even got a video up.
Steve.
What's up with that?
Steve.
Yeah.
Oh, Steve has videos. He didn't make any of them. That's kind of a good gig if you can get it, you know.
Yeah, y'all can look at my Facebook page. It's even better. It's better than that.
Don puts YouTube channel. What if I could? YouTube channel. Okay. And if you're looking for a magazine, you can go to Squirrel Saw Woodworking and Crafts.
Jason Rogers says I started on a Wizard of Oz portrait.
Squirreler's
from-
Choice. Just kidding. Go to Squirreler's Choice. I'm kidding.
Started on a Wizard of
Yeah, I was
Oz.
gonna say, what are you
portrait.
talking about?
Which
Yeah,
character?
don't go to that one. Go to Squirrel Saw. Go to Squirreler's Choice. Yeah, don't go to that. I'll put the other one. Oh. Yes, believe it.
Oh,
See these cards?
Boom.
I'm kind of saying.
cow.
Yeah, that would look cool, V carved.
Yeah,
Those
that's
are
cool.
all.
I can't read that.
Can't read that.
Well, you can see it. It's a USB drive. See?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Those are for sale over at Barber's site. PS Wood.
Okay.
All my packs are over there.
HerbHooper.com. All right.
Yeah, and they also sell scroll saw blades, and they also sell scroll saws.
Yeah, but they're not Seiko sauce.
Nope.
I'm one of those machine guys.
Yep.
Yeah, but I'm not going to say anything bad about any saw because they're all great. But PS Wood saws are awesome too.
You do that.
The only reason I don't have one is I can't afford one. They're like a lot of money. So I got a DeWalt.
There's nothing wrong with the
They're still behind me. Yeah.
Use what you got.
It's right behind my
Why
head.
do you
You
promote
just
them?
make out the yellow.
What?
Just see the yellow on the side of it, huh?
Why do you promote them if they haven't given you a saw yet?
Hey.
That's in
asking.
Don't be
progress.
fighting. No.
It's under
I
construction.
didn't say that. John said that, not me.
Yeah, there's some things you got to keep quiet. Jason
I'll
Rogers
guarantee it.
says. Jason Rogers said, "Hush your mouth. I love my DeWalt."
Like mine too.
You
Yeah, I
should
didn't
love
say
your
anything
wife
bad
more than
about the
your
DeWalt.
DeWalt.
John's the only one that
But
said anything bad about the DeWalt, guys.
If Windsor Plywood was to sponsor me as well for wood, then
Dave says,
pretty sure he's sponsoring them too.
Dave says, okay, everyone, I'm off to bed. Super tired. Take
Take care,
care, Dave.
Well, that's a quick night,
Bye,
Dave.
Dave.
Well, thanks a lot for hanging out with us and checking us out. Hey, Dave, you know what? I'm gonna start an aircraft carrier just for you. He's like, "Oh, I'm awake now. I'm staying."
He's a busy guy. He's a very busy guy.
Aircraft carrier.
Yeah,
Gotta
he's
be
one
a
of them
full
anchor clankers.
detail, life-size one. Well, not
Little
life-size.
joke,
Big enough one. Yeah, he knows.
Like a
It's an
kid's
inside
one?
joke. No, I think
Pattern for one.
you know what? I think if
Like
I
a
was
toy?
to do one for Dave, no, if I was to do one for Dave, it'd probably have to be at least 4 feet long. I think it would have to be like with a lot of detail
Like the
on
G.I. Joe one. That's
he's
about
got a
the
particular
G.I.
one he
Joe one,
wants.
wasn't it? About 4 feet.
David said he'll believe it when he sees it.
The G.I. Joe one was about that long, I think.
Yeah, Dave. What ship was it again? Remind me what ship it was, and you know what? I'll start
The
working on one
Independence.
for you.
I was
Right,
going to
the
say, I think it
Independence.
was the Independence.
Wait, it
Independence.
was
For
either
some
that one or
reason-
there was another one. He was on 2 of them, wasn't he?
For
He
some
was on
reason, Kitty
but
Hawk
he
came to
really
mind,
prefers
too.
the Independence.
Yeah, Kitty
Okay.
Hawk could have been a ship. It was just Kitty Hawk.
I don't know why that popped into my head, but for some reason,
Mhm.
Kitty Hawk popped
There was a
into my
USS
mind.
Kitty Hawk, and I think it was an
Yeah.
aircraft
Well,
carrier.
yes, there was, but I don't
Wait,
remember if
isn't that where the-
David sailed on it.
Dave did.
Isn't that where the Wright brothers were from?
Midway and
Oh,
Independence.
The Midway. I thought
okay.
it was a Kitty
Yeah.
Hawk.
Yeah.
Midway, okay.
Oh, that was more my sister's ship, the Midway.
Was it Midway a place though? Come on.
It was a battle
Yeah,
of
Midway Island. Yeah.
Battle of Midway, yeah.
Okay. CV-41. Yeah, I was on the CV-43.
CV-62.
Yeah, the 62 is the Independence. That's the one I think he prefers.
It's a big son of a gun.
Yep, you're not kidding.
Humongous son of a gun.
All right, Dave. I'll look into it.
My nephew was on, my nephew
I'll look
was on
into it.
Nephew's on what, Steve?
He was on the Truman.
C41,
Oh, that's a new one. I think.
CB41, CB.
Can't remember.
I think I started playing around.
Yeah, we actually got a submarine now in Cleveland called the USS Cod. We went down there, checked it out.
Mhm.
Been down there for a little while, but they just brought it back out of dry dock, so they were fixing the hull on it.
Fixing a hole where the rain gets in.
The hull of it. They took it out of the
Oh,
water.
hull. Okay.
Ain't nothing worse than a hull breach on
It's
a
a
sub.
sub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Close the door.
They had to fix it because it was in the lake for a while and was getting kind of rusted.
Mhm.
It's not the door you got to worry about. It's the screen door that they keep leaving
Yeah.
open.
Well, if the door's closed, you don't have to worry about the screen.
Damn submariners.
Yeah, that's no kidding.
Somehow, whatever they did, a turtle got in there, and when they dry docked it, they realized the turtle was in the boat. They're like, "Oh, there's a turtle in our boat." So they took them and put them back in the water. They're like, "Oh, why is there a turtle in our ship?"
Come in through the torpedo tube.
Yeah, it was swimming
Good
around
night,
there.
Josh.
Take care, Josh.
Good night, Josh.
Josh is
Night,
early. What are you
Josh.
talking about?
Nobody likes a quitter, Josh.
The next statement's going to be at 5 o'clock. Comes early.
I think I'm gonna go that way too, y'all.
What?
Okay, Steve.
Oh, yeah.
Bunch of lightweights.
All right, Steve. Have a good day at work
See ya.
today. Have a good day at work tomorrow.
Thanks and good night,
Hi,
everybody.
Steve.
Take
See you
care.
later.
Yeah, hard
All right.
work guy, you.
Good night, Steve.
Now, see, I thought I had started to create a carving of the Independence, but I don't have one. Can't find it anyway.
I've got a model made up for the 66, which is the America.
I have the Arizona, but I don't have. I thought I had the Independence.
It's hard to get good pictures of those rafters.
I got the Arizona, but not the Independence. I thought I have. I thought I had. I thought I had. Okay. That's odd because I've got files from all over the place.
Yeah, I used to have a lot more ships, like
I
battleships
just
and
sent
stuff
you
that I
something,
did
John.
patterns of. But, those were all on my old computers, and those are all gone by now.
Mm.
What's
What'd
that?
you say, Herb?
I told
Well,
John
why-
I just sent him something.
Well, why can't he do that one,
Who?
Mr. Deering?
I don't know.
Mr. Who?
Deering, Charles.
He's not on here.
Mm-mm.
I don't see him.
No, not yet.
Charles, if you're watching, can you make a pattern of the Independence?
Oh no,
Well,
no.
he's been asking me.
It's
He's
been a
been
long
asking for a
going
long
for
time.
4 or 5 years.
Yeah, he still haven't got it done.
Oh,
Or the Midway? Midway.
Midway was a much older boat.
Yeah, but I could never be a
Wouldn't
sub
look
guy
the
because,
same.
I couldn't fit in the sub when I went. It was bad.
I couldn't do it now, but back in my day, I could. I qualified for.
I couldn't even get in the
like
little.
that.
You open the hole, take the
Mhm.
thing off, open the hole, and go in. I couldn't get
Mhm.
in the hole.
Wow.
So I could not be a sub guy.
thanks for having me, John. Night, everybody.
Good night.
Oh man. Anytime, Steve.
John is cutting out a shell.
What's that sand dollar worth?
Dollar.
$10 and $5
Well,
shipping.
since it's a Canadian sand dollar, 65 cents.
He's cutting out. He's cutting out the conch.
Really?
You know that
Do, 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 do.
is a bear, you know.
It looks kind of like a
says
conch.
fall, like
shell.
seashells.
Yeah, that's so fall.
By
No,
the
this is more of
seashore?
This is more of a nautilus.
That is so fall.
Yeah, Nautilus.
I think you
These
got
two
your
are-
seasons mixed up there, little buddy.
These two are These two are conscious. Conch.
Conch is what we call it.
Mm-hmm.
It could be.
Oh, I found a rock today that has a fossil of a leaf on it.
Nice.
Mm.
Nice.
Hope it's still on my jacket. I bring rocks home for carry all the time.
You're a rock hound too, huh? I'm married to a rock hound.
Well, the thing is, the turtle and tortoises need rocks anyway, so I bring them for them. Huh. But I give them to carry.
We're in an area out here in the valley known as the Agate Desert. And I mentioned that to Linda, and she's like, "Oh, you mean there's agates out here?" I said, "Oh, yeah, there's agates all over the place out here." And slowly but surely, she's trying to find every single one of them on our lot. Half of our yard is in the house now. "Oh, Mark, look, I found these agates out here." "Dear, you can gravel the driveway in agates. I mean, they're all over the place out here."
Well, have you gotten her a rock polisher yet?
Um,
A rock tumbler?
no, I haven't. That's the short answer. The long answer is
No.
agates are hard to tumble because they're so rough and coarse on the outside, the grit gets stuck in them, and they're
But-
a son of a bitch. You have to cut and polish before you can tumble,
Oh well,
or at
guess you gotta
least
get
cut.
Guess you got to get her a nice grinder then.
You find a place to put it, and I will get right on that.
You
I
got a
know
shed
where-
you're opening up.
I
You got a
know
shed you're
where
clearing out.
no water. I know where there are 3 rock saws and 2 polishers for sale right now,
Ah,
but got no place to put them. And she doesn't want to get into that anyway. She doesn't need another hobby. As she's out digging in her flower beds and just kind of walking around and everything, you go, "Oh, okay." And she'll bend over and pick one up. "Yep, see, yep, check out that agate." I can go out there right now and bring in a handful, and it wouldn't make a dent. She wouldn't notice him missing.
that's funny.
Well, it kind of runs in the family. Her dad and her uncle and 3 or 4 different cousins, they were all big time rock hounds. I mean, to the point that when her Uncle Jack decided he was going to make a stone patio, he wasn't satisfied with just going out and getting fieldstone or flagstone or something like that. He got into his collection of big rocks, and he cut and polished them and built up a stock of cut polished stone, and then made his patio out of that. So you had like onyx and hematite and things like that in there. I mean, look cool, but
Yeah.
it's just way overboard.
You ever watch that Jade Hunter show?
No, I haven't.
Man, I watched it one time. I'm like, oh, I can't believe the amount of money these guys are wasting in jade. Because they find these huge rocks. It looks just a rock, right?
Mhm.
And then they cut it, but you got to cut it in the right spot.
Yep.
If you cut it like a quarter inch over too far, you destroy the entire rock. It is like 10 grand gone, just wasted. Like, how do you know where to cut this thing at?
Hey, I wonder what Shaylee's up tonight. Anyone seen her?
She's probably sitting in front of her saw, or either that or she's turning another bowl.
Maybe.
Oh, sneeze attack. Well, I know today. She got tomorrow off. But, she'll probably be at her lathe now.
Yeah. Going to the dark side.
Oh, I know. Well, she was working on that one pattern that she started last weekend. No, she didn't. She just posted a photo on Instagram. What did she post? Nancy, Robin, Nancy, Mimi, Shannon. Oh, let me just search for it. It's easier. Ha.
Sure, if you want to do it that way.
Yeah, exactly. Just so much easier. Oh, yeah, that's right. She's working on her. She's working on her Morehouse sign.
I sent her a message.
Painting. She finished painting her leaves and her one flower.
Oh yeah, she was working on that Morehouse when I saw it.
Yeah, that was 22 hours ago. So it was yesterday. Nancy, I like your little log cabin. So you said you got a problem with the clay not drying properly, way. I like how everything's like pretty much to scale. I like how she got the penny beside her log cabin showing the size of it. That's hilarious.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the fact. So if anyone wants to know, the Squirrel Set Expo is still going on for 2023.
2, 2, 3,
2023.
Finally got everything nailed down, and we're moving into the new shop Saturday. Well, that's where we start the move.
Outstanding.
So we'll see what happens.
I bet you can't wait.
No, sir, I cannot. I was ready to move today.
What held you up?
Well, some people got to work. I mean,
Dang it all. That's a bad four-letter word.
Well, Uncle Mark, I got to work. Oh, you. It's always about you. What about my wants? What about my needs? See how dumb that sounds, ladies?
Everybody's quiet over there in the chat.
Yeah. Last person to comment was Steve.
Well,
Let me jump over to YouTube and see, are we still on? Yeah, there's 13 people watching.
It says live.
Yeah. Well, there are 13 people here. Whether they're actually watching or not remains to be seen.
Yeah, they might not be watching.
Yeah, they may be across the room yelling at the monitor right now. Yeah, I'm over here doing something. Yeah, when Steve C said good night, he wasn't saying good night for the show. He was saying good night for himself.
Yeah, everybody left. What's up with that?
I have no idea.
I think I hear they're just not chatting at the moment. Mm-hmm. Someone comment over there, so we know you're still alive.
Mm-hmm. Is this thing on?
Hello.
Hello.
Is this the party to whom I am speaking?
Robin, are you there?
Say goodbye, and I say hello. Hello, hello.
I don't
Really,
know
Sorry,
one
why
thumbs
I'm
down?
you have
seeing.
reached is not in service.
Really, one thumbs down?
Sure.
Unbelievable.
Only one?
It was me. Sorry, bro.
I don't even look at those.
Just
Yeah,
kidding.
okay.
It was me.
Steve Nealon says still here,
He's still
just
there.
working. Okay.
Okay. Well, we know it's still working then.
What that Jerry guy's up to?
And Steve Nealon is always working. I think
Yeah,
he sleeps in that chair.
He
That's
does.
one busy dude.
Mm-hmm. I know for a fact he's a busy dude.
I've done that a time or two. Fell asleep in a chair. Usually on somebody's live. Hey, you
Yeah.
get your sleep where you get it.
So, like, if you see me do this, and then just, you'll know I'm just zonked.
That shit is my head. If I'm leaning back and that head's crooked, yeah, I'm gone.
Man, I ate dinner, got a full belly, and relaxed. Now I'm fighting off the nap monster.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
It's too late. If I fall asleep now, I'll be up at 1 in the morning, and that'll be it. I'll be up for the day. Can't be doing that.
Don't you hate that?
I hate it with a passion. I can't be doing that. I got to stay up till 9:30, 10 o'clock.
My big deal, if I get over in that chair and I go to sleep for 30 minutes, that's it. I'm up all night long.
I've always been envious of people who could take like a 20-minute nap and that be enough for them. I can't do that. If I lay down to take a nap, I'm gone for 2-3 hours. And then I'm up for the rest of the night.
Like, I'll come home, eat dinner, take a quick nap, set my alarm for like 6:30 or so. Come out to my shop, I'm good to go.
Well, I would be good to go too. The problem is I wouldn't get to sleep that night.
It's my wife. She can literally go in there, get in bed, hit that pillow, and be snoring within 5 minutes. I'm thinking, how the heck do you do that?
Before my wife got on thyroid medication, she was that way. If she was sitting still for more than just a couple of seconds, she was out. That was all there was to it.
So, John, what is this project you're cutting out?
These are just old projects that I had sitting on my back shelf here that I need to get done so I can empty my shelf off and get rid of it to make more room in my shop.
Well, cool.
Can't empty the shelf off if it's full of projects, but I need room to put all these projects when I'm done them.
What was that project for?
This one was actually a duplicate of. I'll show you the picture. It was for a project somebody asked me for a custom designed picture of their dock at their cottage, and she wanted some seashells hanging off the bottom end of it.
Okay.
And you've already cut that project and given it to the person, and this was just a duplicate, right?
Yeah, I did a whole bunch of seashells I was going to do for it, but I ended up putting like 5 or 6 on it.
Ah, okay.
But if I pull it up here, I can show you. Oh, there it is. So what I did was I actually left their. I used their actual photo that she gave me for the dock and stuff. And let me just pull this up for you on here. So there it is there. There's a seashells hanging off the bottom end of it.
Oh, okay. Cool. Very cool.
So I used her actual, like I could not duplicate the sunset.
Mm-hmm.
So I basically just went down to Staples, got it printed off again on photo paper for the sunset. But there's the boat, the boat. There's a boat hanging in the water right there off the dock, right there in the water.
Yeah.
Some clouds in the sky, and then personalized it with their name up here, and then had the seashells hanging off the bottom end of it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them hanging off it right now. But I just had all these extra ones that I was going to do for the same project. I just thought it was overkill for it.
Yeah.
So now I got all these extra shells laying around because it's fall.
Yeah,
Flip flop season.
perfect time for flip flops.
Mhm.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Back to the business end.
To the saw.
Pretty slick. Okay. Well. All right, I'm gonna have to dig out too. I got to get up, and move around. If I sit here much longer, I'm gonna go to sleep. So,
Okay. We'll
thank you
see when
very
you get
much for
back.
having me, John. Have a good one. Y'all out there in the chat, take care. Have a good night. See you later.
Bye.
Now there just 2.
3.
Russ is eating.
It's still up there.
And don't forget to catch Mark on his show on Sunday. So Mark Lindsay CNC, and check him out on Tuesdays. Travel Underfoot podcast. Take care, Mark. Thanks for being here.
Night, Mark.
Was I muted when I was explaining the photo, by the way?
No, you was unmuted.
Okay.
No, you weren't. Robin says she's here just crafting.
Yeah, so since I got my shop almost all cleaned up, and now I gotta organize it, finish all my projects up, find a place to put all my in-work projects. I think I gotta build some shelving here. And then I gotta build my outfeed table for my saw, and then I gotta build my new miter station, and I gotta run my ductwork for my air collection, and then I gotta do this, and I gotta do that, and I gotta
What kind of saw you got now, John?
EX21. Same saw.
Oh, the X.
Okay.
Yeah, it hasn't crapped out on me yet, but when it does, I'm getting a Jet 22.
That wouldn't be a bad buy.
Well, I figured this one's lasted me a good 10 years, 10, 11 years anyway, so. Bob!
Yeah. I don't know
Hello,
if Mellow
Bob.
Yellow will ever crap out on me. Might be a while. Once it does, then I'll think about it. I don't put enough time on it to make it crap out.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of you guys, you just think about scrolling from dusk till dawn. That's not what I do.
You're supposed to be. That's the way things get done.
Well, I'd like
Yeah,
that to be that way, but
I'll get back
it
out
doesn't
there
work
one
that way.
day.
So my aunt, when on Sunday, I did a phone call with my aunt. So I got to make something for her and my cousin for Christmas because they asked for something specific. So I got to do those. I got to get Janet's tablet pad designed and cut. All right, now I got to add a dragonfly onto it too. Guess I should finish up that
Hey, Bob
Dodger one
Lee.
too, eh?
Welcome. Bob Lee's workshop is in the house.
So
Hello,
you just
Bob.
been working? You just been working too much, Lee? That's why you've never been on lately, or what?
Yes. When you're on, I'm at work. So most of the time you'll see me in your chat. I'm in your chat when I'm at work.
What happened? What happened to that podcast you started?
I never got it really started because I
Why not?
gave it some thought about how it would work, and I ran into that same issue of if it's a podcast, then how do I have people leaving comments? There was a lot of things to consider.
Yeah.
Ultimately, with my new position, I don't have much time to do anything. I went from working like just under 40 hours a week to almost 46 every week. I was like at 38 or something like that, just under 40. And now I'm at like 48. They
Oh,
up
so you're real.
my days.
You're working regular job hours now.
Yeah, and I work at night too, so that doesn't help. So when I'm working, you guys are sleeping when I'm working, and then when I'm sleeping, you're on, or I'm working again.
So you got tomorrow off then, or what?
Today I head off, and tomorrow, yeah. Russ is here. He's just eating pop. He's still up there.
Knowing Russ, he probably went over and fell asleep.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe he was.
Holy cow, Bob! Everybody gets a personal hello. Jeez. Hey, look how busy that chat is now.
Oh, yeah, he's the only one there, so let him chat. He's filling it up. Hey, Bob.
We haven't talked about our usual subjects tonight, though. cars, food, music.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm eating on your show.
No. No. Never would have guessed that one, Russ.
It was smelling too good. I had to go get some. So, hello,
Well, Lee was
Bob.
just because Lee was just saying, "Oh, Russ is up top. We don't know where he's at." I'm thinking, nah, he's probably eating right now.
I just went and grabbed it.
Herb said you went to sleep, so
Usually, because when you're eating, you're alive eating it.
Yeah, well, I got it right now.
And in about 20 seconds, we're going to hear the little girl begging.
She's sitting right here already.
She hasn't
She's
got
ready.
vocal yet. Gotta love her, though.
I do.
And she knows she does. You give in way too easy.
Can't help it. Softy.
Yeah, like I really got room to talk.
Maybe I can do a lighthouse birdhouse. Some seashells on the bottom.
What?
a birdhouse.
Yeah, a birdhouse. So it's a little bigger than a fairy house.
As long as you keep within that 12 by 12 by 12 cube.
Oh yeah, for sure I could do that. But I am not making no stinking fairy garden.
Oh, come on. You gotta have a fairy garden with the waterfall.
Because everybody else has one. No,
I believe in fairies.
I'm going back. I'm going back to the original plan of a birdhouse. So I'm doing the original birdhouse one.
You gonna do that aluminum?
No, I'll
Aluminum num num num.
it'll be made out of wood. Because Carrie hasn't gotten rid of all this all the wood out back yet, so I got something to do with all that wood still. Which fell over. One of her piles fell over today, so I guess I gotta get rid of it somewhere. So you been doing much designing lately, Lee?
What's that?
You been doing much designing lately?
No, not really.
Get everything ready for the wedding?
I guess, yeah, because it's gonna be in October now.
What's that?
Yeah, I guess it's gonna be next October.
Yeah, but do you have everything ready for it?
Yeah.
Are you making stuff for it?
I don't know. I gotta figure it out. I imagine I'm probably gonna make like a cake topper for it at some point. If we have a cake, I don't know.
That's it? All you're making is a cake topper? What about place settings and name tags and
Hello,
a
Charles. About
guest
time you
book?
woke up.
There's Charles
Hello,
Deering.
Charles.
You gotta make a guest book and a seating chart and a cake topper and
Holy crap.
centerpieces and
Sushi. Yeah. Make some sushi.
but you gotta make everything that she wants to have for her wedding. If you buy it all, then it's not really special. If you make it, it's more special. Oh, thank you, Charles. I appreciate that you forgot about me. That's all right. I'm off in 10 minutes anyway. Oh, well, I'll finish cutting this show. And if you guys don't have your fairy houses done yet, you can go over to Living Beyond Disability. Check out Jerry and Steve's site over there and find out all the details on your fairy gnome house, waterfall, fixture thingy that you guys can build and share and let everybody know about. That's Living Beyond Disability over on Facebook and YouTube. And he should be having a show. Herb, have you heard from him? Is he going on tomorrow?
Oh,
Jerry.
last night when we talked, he said he was getting ready to do for one tomorrow.
Yeah, because he usually does a Friday show and then a Saturday hangout, right?
Yeah. Robin said she fixed our waterfall.
Is there real water in it? Hot glue. We should have made it out of blue silicone. Blue and white silicone with little fishies.
Says the hot glue fall, says Charles.
Exactly. Oh, and I got to do my tiny wine Christmas trees too.
I
Okay,
don't
Steve.
want to
Just
take a dip. I don't want to take a dip in that hot glue waterfall.
I'm gonna take a hot dip. I'm going to Hot Springs.
Steve just put Jerry's website up on there, livebeyondisability.com. Challenges and contests. Here you go. Go check that out. Go check out the Facebook group as well. There are prizes.
Charles says, Herb, stop doing patterns. Why?
You know, put him out of business.
Hell, I ain't got into business yet. Hell, I do 2 patterns and everybody's going crazy.
Yeah, he's got 2 patterns.
It's all right, folks.
Well,
Y'all catch him now. You catch him at the beginning.
There's more. I'm just trying to find a finishing touch on the other 10.
I need to.
Got to have something to do. I don't go nowhere. I'm being taken away from the house tomorrow. I don't know if I'm coming back or not.
To the funny part?
Are they coming to take you away?
I don't know where she's going to take me. No, we're going to go out to dinner with some friends.
Well, that's what she told you anyway.
Charles
I know.
said,
Usually my buddy calls and tells me that.
Charles said he'd been doing wireframe designs for a few days now. Can't find a dang thing to do. I got 2 things you can do, Charles. Chuck Connors and an aircraft carrier.
There you go. Midway and Independence. There you go.
CV62.
Oh, that's right. I forgot to find out when I did those pictures. It was gone. I was going to tell you when they were.
Steve
What's he looking
says
for? The CV-1-22?
the CV class 62.
CV-62? Okay, I found it. There was another one.
Yeah, but he's wanting the 62, the
Yeah,
independent.
the 62 or the 41.
The 40, yeah, the 41 is midway, but he's more happier with the 62, the independent.
Oh, it's getting a little cold in here.
Okay, so I cut these originally back in 2016, and the press and seal still comes off just as good. Just saying, it's been on for 5 years.
Oh, you use Preston seal? Okay.
And no glue residue.
So 5 years ago, and it still stayed on. So glad press and seal stays on your wood for 5 years,
Yeah.
and
I use painter's tape.
still comes off pretty easy. See, 5 years ago. 5 years ago. Yeah, 5 years ago I put this on. And my wood is still good for another use. Look at that. See, that's I got to talk to them. I got to talk to Glad and say, hey guys, you
Well,
gotta sponsor me because I'm using your stuff and selling it for you.
that's it. You can remarket it. It can be pressed and sealed to anything.
Yeah, it would be wood grade press and seal.
See,
I could do his logo for him. USS Independence CV-62 U.S. Navy flight carrier.
No
There's
good
like a
aircraft
patch.
carrier pictures, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Good
he's-
idea, Steve.
There's a
He's
patch
definitely-
logo we could do.
He's definitely
I could
wanting
make
the
that into a
aircraft
wall
carrier.
pattern for him.
What are you doing vectoring horses? Wireframing horses. Jeez, Charles.
Wireframe horses.
Oh, Dwight.
Dwight, oh, you got 2 minutes left before I leave.
hello, Dwight.
And by the skin of your nose.
Hello, Mr. Weagle. How's it going today?
Oh no, it's time to check the GC sugar.
Hey, Charles, what about some wireframe geese? Wireframe ducks?
Ah,
Wireframe trees?
Or the lady under the
Wireframe-
waterfalls.
Wireframe scroll saws. Just an idea.
wireframe aircraft carriers.
Better today than yesterday.
Wireframe
Well,
stagecoach.
you woke up, you're breathing, you're alive. It's a good day. Oh, so I got a question for you guys down in the States down there. Have you heard about this booster shot you're supposed to get the for your third shot apparently?
Yeah, I've heard about it.
Yeah,
Well,
I didn't
so
take the first two, so I don't want to take the third.
so
Mhm.
I heard that it's only like up in Canada. It's supposed to be for anybody over 75 or that has immune problems, right? Like immunity deficient problems, right? But then I was reading it again the other day, and apparently you need it every 6 months after your second shot. So there's gonna be like a continuing saga that you got to get 2 shots every year now.
I don't think so.
I don't think it was meant to be that way.
And it's funny because it only applies to Pfizer and Moderna. But with the Johnson & Johnson shot, you only needed the one shot and no boosters after that.
Yeah, you don't want the Johnson and Johnson. There was a lot of problems with that one.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah,
apparently you only need one shot and you're good. You don't need you don't need a second shot. You don't need boosters for it.
Well, I didn't want the first two, but I went ahead and got them.
My wife got them. I haven't got none of them.
Yeah, I can see what Charles is saying because I can't get a good, high quality picture of an aircraft carrier. Oh, very small.
Where's
They're,
my
hard,
scope
they're
at?
hard to find.
Well, let me look for one.
If you find one with good quality, send it my way, people. Trying to find one. His is CB62, right?
Yes.
Oh, look at that. There's some perfect shots right there. There's one right off the front. There's a perfect one right there.
We might get a GIMP
quarter view.
lesson.
Port quarter
We might get a
view.
GIMP lesson after all. All right.
Hey, Charles, what about that one?
Do this 16.
Or what about that one? Yeah, but you're not going to get a close-up shot of an aircraft carrier. There's no such thing as a close-up shot.
Yeah, but
Ooh, I like that one. There's a good one there. It's all in your Google searches. What I did, my Google search for it was Navy Archive USS Enterprise. Because the Navy Archives, the Navy Archives, or USS Independence, rather.
Yeah. Enterprise is not the right one.
No, Independence, I said. I changed it.
You said Enterprise. I think you were thinking Star Trek.
Independence, Enterprise, whatever. It's all the same.
Live long and prosper.
They're all starships.
Starships.
Yeah, starships. All right, so thanks everybody for hanging out with us and doing whatever. So, like I said, cap off the night. Highlights. New sponsor, Prairie Signs, 2000 Limited, Grand Prairie, Alberta. Other sponsor is Harnell Media. Go check out. Oh my God.
Come on.
Yeah, just give me a second. Go check out Scorer's Choice. Scorer's Choice magazine, because we're looking for people to help us out with it. And projects are on the go, and going to be a live sale sometime soon. And think about what project I should do for a year-long project. Still leaning towards that his and hers clocks from Wilkins Woodworking.
Hey, or you can check out Dirk Bowman's site, which is Yard Factory. He has a lot of really cool clocks.
Yeah, I'll check out Dirk Bowman's. But I'm leaning towards either Rick Hutchins' German patterns or Wilkins Woodworking site. I'll check out Ray Bowman's too. So thanks for everybody for being on the panel. Thanks for being in the chat. And go check out woodenvisions.com
And who needs
and go buy a
that
pattern.
independence pattern? Mark?
Portal Woodworks.
David Jones.
Dave Jones.
Dave Jones. Okay, Dave. I'm working
Portal
on
Woodworks.
something. I'll send it over.
Talk to y'all later.
Or hit me
Stay
up. You
safe.
got my email?
And
You should
David
have my
Jones
email.
has been
Should you
gone.
not?
he's not on right now.
He's
He
been
left.
gone.
Okay. Well, you guys have my email. You can give it to him.
Yep.
I'll be on earlier
Good
next
night,
time.
everybody.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Take
Bye.
care.